Yo guys, what's up and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be working or re-implementing the safe cracking system, which is actually a lock picking system. But what I want to do is I want to sort of rebuild it where the lock picking can be used sort of on anything like a door or something else. But also what I'm going to do along the way is I'm going to explain how it works along the way. I'm going to try rebuild it if there's any efficiencies we can do and all that type of stuff. But that's what we're going to do today. I've actually got all the lockpicking stuff over here, and what I should probably do is maybe just throw everything over because I think it's all pretty good to go. So what I can do is just go like this and throw that straight over here. Hopefully that's not gonna like uh, hopefully they're all gonna go and it's not gonna like try and delete overwrite something. But what's this? Okay, that's good. So lock picking can be removed. Uh, oh, that's right. Okay. So maybe we'll delete this and then we'll go into here. We'll go to the safe and we'll redo this maybe. Where's this now? Uh, okay, it's in the right spot, but we'll just compile and save. So that's all broken, but now we should be able to delete this without any issue. Yes. Skeletal mesh. There's no way. No, it's here. All right. So everything's here. So what I should start doing is actually start. All right. So what do we got? We got the safe, and then we got the three. That looks like it's all good, but there's a. Oh, that's the lockpick pawn. Okay. So we might as well start with this because this looks like it's not too much of an issue. All right. How we're gonna lockpick the pawn? What button do we want to press? Well, it's gonna be E, isn't it? All right. So what we're gonna do actually, let's not worry about this now. Let's start with the safe. So that's what. All right. So we've got interactions, linked store clerk. Okay. Okay. Clerk reference. This would just be an actor. Uh, we'll call it the linked. Wait, no. Clerk reference. Okay. We'll just put, yeah, the linked store clerk is an actor. Okay. So maybe that should be good now. The link store clerk, if it is invalid, what we want to do is get NPCs. This. All right. Let's just forget about that for now. So interact with actor. What's happening here? We're making sure they're not being robbed. Okay. Let's just do a hard but what type of interesting. Oh, I know how to do this actually. Oh, I know how to do that linked actor. Alright, so let's just assume that's it. If it is valid, then we can go like this. No, we can just go like this. So there's our clerk reference, which will be uh, master NPC. Alright, so now that's fixed. Because what I do is when I place it in the world, I then attach it to the clerk. This is just all going to be rebuilt. What? What? Okay. So if the clerk is being robbed, we want to send them a notification, obviously. This is the TPSK reference, and obviously the interface is now, I think it's, yeah, lockpicking interface. Interact with, what? Oh, that's right. This is the old stuff. So what I've got to do now, interesting. I've just got to, so there's no more interactable actor. All right, so now hopefully that can compile it. So now we can get it into the world. I feel that's, why is there a collision on it? Oh, that's right. Oh, there's no default scenery. Ah, that's why, man. Can you do default? You can't do it anymore. Let's see if I can grab one from here, maybe. Oh, yes, nice. Uh, there we go. Is that gonna work? Why can't I rename that? Okay, whatever. So it doesn't change the thing down to there. Why is it there? So maybe if I go like this. Oh, there's the default scenery, right. Just so it's easier to place these down. It's probably 50. I think that works. Is that in the ground? Yes, it is slightly. I feel like that. Just need to move up one. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. So now that can snap to the what's he? So now it's in the world. So now I've got to click on this, and then I've got to go. This is a log difficulty. Let's just say it's medium. Link store clerk. I should revamp that into a linked actor. Linked actor. Okay. So then, if this, oh wow. I'm gonna have to make it like an interface to interact with the actual. We'll just use that one for now. But let's just say that's it. Alright, so now I can go like this. Go here. Linked actor. Click on this. Pick actor from scene. Click on that and then go over to him and go. Now he's the linked actor. And now I can sort of, like force him into like scared mode and stuff like that. So let's remove this. We don't need this nonsense. But now we need an interaction point. Let's line this up. Let's just say it's right there. Now, now I need an interaction point. But I've got to go and build this. I need a new interaction type. Let me just quickly jump over to the chat. How you doing, Cat Biz, mate? Hi, keep up the good work. Thanks, man. So Schizo, sorry for not responding on Discord, bro. I've been real busy, Christmas shopping. No worries, man. Came just in time. Hello, Path. How you doing, mate? Everything is looking good, bro. Keep up the great work. Thanks, so Schizo. Shout out to the 5 watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't as well. So you can, because that's all I do is post content about this. I do live streams. I post videos, shorts. Alright, so now we need an interaction type. So now we've got a what do we got? We've got a store safe. So now I've got a new interaction type. Okay, this is just where we're doing, I'm just changing different sizes so it does it automatically. I don't have to keep rechanging them. So let's just say it's the same as the clerk. That's a real big one, actually, I think. So how's this look when I change it? Okay. We're at 1 by 1, I think, or less than that. Okay. 0.5 by 0.5. I think that works for a safe. I think that's I think it might need to go like this, maybe. Whatever. Which way is that? Okay, and then this way. I think that's gonna work. You know, I'm just gonna go like this. 0.7. This is just changing the size of the trigger box, just so I can place them down, set it whatever it is. And now this has got a connecting actor. What did I call this? I'll just call that, alright, connecting actor, whatever. Alright. So there, now that's linked to that. So now inside, does anything need to be changed here? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's just sending the button press, alright. So now I need to build this logic. Press E to, store safe. To pick lock. Maybe there's a much better way to do this, but that's all what I'm doing right now. Alright, you need an actual reference. Alright, so now it can tell you to pick, and now what happens when we actually pick? Let me actually see what's actually happening. Okay, interact with points. So what do we want to happen? We want the lockpicking interface, which is pick lock, on pick lock. Is that what we want to call? Okay. There's our event there. I don't know why I wasn't even using that last time. There we go. Okay, and then it calls the interface. Okay, so that's good. So on pick lock. Wait. Well, yeah, I've got to do this. I have to pretty much copy this. So if there's a connecting actor, we want to, that's just a safeguard what I'm doing here. It shouldn't ever be not valid. And now we can, okay. All right. So now we can pick the lock. The reference is this guy. So now we come into picking lock. If there also has been robbed as well, because I added that extra one. So and boolean. Uh, or that'll have to be an or boolean. So if they're currently being robbed or they've just recently been robbed for has been robbed. So if either one of them are true, we need to send them a notification. TPSK reference. Interesting. I'm gonna have to send that through. Can I? Yes, I can. Interfaces, lockpicking. Is it an input? Character reference. Master character. Alright, we can potentially pass that through now. Where was I? Here. Where's that even coming from, man? Oh, that's in the interactions, so I'll trust it. Alright, so there we go. That should be good. Notifications is done. That's the interacting point. That's done. This can get nuked. Alright, so now we're back here. Now we got, or boolean. So now we've got the character reference. We can and send notification. Okay. And we literally send them this. This store has been robbed recently. Information actually. There we go. So now that's that done. Alright, we're checking inventories as well. And then we're calling lockpick interfaces. Okay. check inventory for item, bobby pin. It's not bobby pins anymore. So if so that means it's not in there. You don't have any bobby pins. Uh, Alright. Clean this up a bit. I can go like this and then go and then go and go and go. That'll be an error actually. And now we're checking for a screwdriver. Okay, because you got to have a screwdriver and bobby pins to be able to pick locks. Maybe maybe I can make a function check if lock picking tools. Check inventory for lock picking tools. This will go there. This will go here. Alright, so there we go. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, okay. So now we obviously unequip their weapon, which would essentially be this. What do I got to do? Disconnect maybe? Okay. Uh, what? Yeah, this will be the equip weapon. Unequip weapon. So we're checking they actually can pick the lock. Now if they can, we unequip the weapon. Unequip current weapon, is it? Yep. And it's ticked. No way. Sorry, my mouse is really bad. Okay, now we're unequipping weapons. Now we can start lockpicking. The lockpicking interface is not on the character yet. Lockpicking, okay. So now it's on the character. We can actually reference it. Go on. This is the big blueprint, that's why. It's the actual TPSK base. Alright. What's the save preference? Okay. Now start lockpicking, and now I just trigger the robbery on this guy, which I don't think I have the actual logic. Yeah, I want to deactivate that much later. So it's probably going to get annoying. Very annoying, actually. But it doesn't ring long enough, actually. So now I can just call this and it'll be all good. Custom. Safe. Safe being robbed. We can just go like that and go straight into this, I think. Uh, or actually probably here. Well, they're not being robbed. So we just want to go straight into scared mode. Yeah, straight into scared mode. So technically it would be in idle and then be able to go to, okay, so now I have to build some logic into the NPC, into the animation blueprint actually. What the hell are those arrows, man? Where is the idle locomotion? Oh, I could technically do it here. What? Idle to crouch. So what's happening here is I want it to go from idle to crouch down into scared mode. So now inside here, it would have to be scared mode because that's the only way you can go from scared. Because you can't go to scared until they can't go to scared until they're actually in the robbery. So they go from idle to a robbery, and then once they're scared, then they go bang and crouch down, and then they uncrouch and go back to idle. But if I just set it to scared, it should go straight into crouch 2, which is scared, uh, and then straight to scared, which is scared, and then it will uncrouch like that. if that makes sense. But there we go. So now it should actually crouch properly. So now what we want to do on the clerk robbery is we want to safe being robbed and go bang, and that's this done. Boom. Alright, so now we should literally be able to trigger that. So now this is complete with our new what's his get lock difficulty? Oh, that's just getting the lock difficulty somewhere else maybe. Okay, done. That's done. That's done. Now what we should be doing actually is the components. What? This thing always. Okay, maybe if I close it that way. So now we need to do the components, which is probably all messed up. Of course it is. Okay. So let's start at the top. What are we doing? This is just a component because I build everything into the component. So all the logic is technical, or most of the logic is really in the component. In most cases, you can do all the logic in the component, but that's why I do them in components, because then I can just easily change out the character and even build the components in a way where they can attach to any character. But then oh, we could do it that way and then do cast and stuff. All right, there's the start lockpicking function. Show lockpicking progress. That's the after you take the money, and then you got to hold the money for so long. That's right. We need backpack as well. Oh, we need a backpack of some sort. But maybe we just won't add one right now. So let's start at the top. All right. Character. It's an object. That's ridiculous. Okay. Master. Come on, no crashes. Is he searching or something? Like, what's going on? Alright, let's just go character reference. Uh, get TPS. Oh, that was my own reference I made. And then I found there was one in here. So there's that. We can go straight to that. Get the controller. Now it oh, that's right. I got the controller in here. Controller reference can be master main controller. Okay. Okay. What's this an error for? Okay. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. It's really only not much. And then maybe a couple other areas and it will be fixed. How you doing? Miami37, welcome back to the stream. Looking great, thanks man. Let me go to maybe live chat because apparently you see yeah, I don't think I've seen Cappies before. Oh yes I did actually. Shout out to the one watching on Twitch and shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube. But alright. That's pretty much where we are. Let me just have a tiny little bit of an intermission. If you guys want to jump in the chat and chat away, now's the time. But actually let me go like that. Alright, so multi-streaming onto YouTube, and there's also a Nightbot in the YouTube. So if you want to type commands and you'll get the commands, or what you can type is you know, exclamation point game, exclamation point weapons, exclamation point devlogs. Alright, so this is what happens. This is what happens when you start lockpicking. Obviously we crouch down. I want to build that logic into the actual thing. So then we're not doing, what are we doing here, montages or something? Oh, going into the 3D lock, okay. So maybe if we fix the 3D lock for a second. Is this the 3D lock? Yeah, it's got to be that. Okay. Oh, very bad. Okay. Oh, okay, so choose lockpicking widget. I'm just going to have to quickly check that. It won't be long. Check what those buttons were and if I have to rebuild them. I think it was space actually. Yeah, there's buttons to be able to you know, obviously you can move around with your mouse, but like to move the screwdriver around, but you've got to be able to press space, I think it is, to try and try and pick the lock. It would have been core input. What? I think I'm just done input. Old school inputs. There it is. Rotate pin, rotate lock. And they have to be like this because I haven't quite learned how to done it into the inputs. So rotate pin is a mouse X. Oh, what's going on, man? Okay. Let's just close all this nonsense. TPSK doesn't have enhanced inputs. That's why all these are here. What's going on? Where's the... Oh, here. Okay. Oh, I needed to. Okay, rotate pin is a mouse X. Mouse X. What type of... Just a normal mouse X. Rotate lock is just a space. Alright. Alright, done. Close lockpick widget. What on earth? I guess you press E to do it. You know what? We're just gonna not worry about that for now. Maybe I can refresh that, and there we go. Rotate lock. Input axis. Rotate lock. Is it that? What? Okay. Can you break this or something? It has to be the input, wrong input maybe. Uh, I have no idea. I know why. I've done the mouse in the wrong one. Because that's an input mapping. It's maybe if I go like this, rotate pin or something. Which project settings is this? Am I even in the right one yet? Yeah, I'm assuming it is. Okay, rotate pin. So now let's see if I can get a... Oh, it's... rotate lock. What? Rotate pin. Well, there's that one anyway. Input axis rotate. What's going on, man? Anyone know what's going on here? That's an input action. Rotates lock. That's all we got. Why can't I just like break maybe? Okay, rotate lock is not working for some reason. There we go, the axis mappings. Rotate lock. That makes sense. because it's okay. So there we go. Now it should work. Rotate lock. Finally. Alright, there we go. So now we've got our pawn stuff working, but what are we going to use to close? Let's just make one here actually. Axis mapping. Close lock picking. Close lockpick, we'll just call it. This one will be an E. So there we go. Lock picking. So there's that. We can close that. Maybe we shouldn't start here. Alright, I'll quickly check the chat. Miyomi says, taking a break from a full day of working on my small game, I made my first anime system with UI showing how much stamina my character has. Oh, nice. And I actually understood the logic behind it. Oh, nice. I made me hopeful about a game development. Finally, it clicked. I have been living in Unreal Engine for a week now. Nice, man. So happy right now. That's mad, bro. Currently creating a small little game. What was my first game? Well, my first game technically, I made a few other, tried to make a few other different games, but my main first game was the zombie project that I had done on this channel before I started this project. What was my first game and how long have you been using Unreal? I've been using Unreal for about 2 years now. So early next year to be 2 years. I started in early in early 2023. Are you using state machines? State machines, yeah, for the NPC, yes I am. And would appreciate if you could talk shortly on game development in Unreal Engine. Always nice to hear people's thoughts. What do you mean? Talk about what? Shout out to the 5 watching on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Shout out to the 1 on Twitch. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. This is just not where it's at. Alright. So, alright, this is the lockpick. This is the pin offsets. That's good. We've got end pin shake. That's good. So this is me adding like a shake logic to the, because this was from a tutorial, this lockpicking tutorial. You can probably just search lockpicking on YouTube, and you'll pretty much get the same tutorial. But I built in this like shaking, and the pin will actually break if you let it shake too long. Sort of if you try and lockpick the wrong angle. Alright, so now we've got now we need to check for bobby pins again. Remove the bobby pin. Okay, I don't know what's happening there 100%, but we'll work it out. So we've got a TPSK reference. This can be a character reference. Master. I don't know why it doesn't complete. Like, should I, like, searching for what? Who cares? I don't want to find blue. Alright. So there's that. Inventory. Check inventory for item. Straight into there. Bobby pin. Because they're individual bobby pins now, not containers. Probably going to be really hard to see on the ground and like in the inventory, but we'll fix that later. Okay, so we're checking for that. And now we're removing items from inventory. Remove item from inventory. Should be calling maybe that. Is a check inventory. Okay, that's, I don't know why that's it might have to be, so we'll do that. Alright, so now we're removing it. The content is an array of this. We'll just go make array. Make array. And then we can split that. There we go. Okay. We're removing one bobby pin. Okay. So now we're going return item amount. Of the bobby pins. And then this number will go to that. And now we're sending alerts. Send a notification. We're formatting it into a information it would be. And then we're going down here. And then we're going up to here. Item amount. As you can see, no more mapping, guys. We're getting into the programming. Maybe I can remove this and then just drag that up. Beautiful. You have that many. Yeah, the information would work. Okay. Then we're closing the lockpicking widget. Oh. Alright, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. Let me jump back here. I've been watching for some time, but I don't understand what you're working on. mind explaining? Right now, what I'm doing now is this is the lockpicking pawn. So what happens is when you come up here and you go into here and like a widget pops up and it says press E to pick lock. And if you've actually got a screwdriver and bobby pins in your lock, you'll go into the lockpicking situation, which spawns a lockpicking pawn, which is like an actual, it's like a pawn. So you go into the lockpicking pawn and then you can control that pawn, and it's essentially a lock with a screwdriver in it and a like Fallout sort of thing. But that's what I'm doing here, but I'm just sort of fixing up all the issues. So like right here, this is sort of the pin shake, and then we're setting a new offset where this is what happens when you actually, so you update the offset, but if this pin shake, if you sort of go too much shake, then then it finishes, and then I just end the pin shake. I set the lock back to the normal position. I set the rotation back to normal. I check if they got a bobby pin. I just make sure they got a bobby pin. Then I remove the bobby pin, and I see how many bobby pins they got left, and I let them know how many bobby pins they got left, saying you've just broken a bobby pin. And now we're going to close the actual lock picking widget. Uh, oh, that's right. So if there's no more bobby pins left, obviously they can't lockpick anymore, so we close the lockpicking widget. But in here, we just got some broken references. So this can be this is the lockpicking, what's it called? The component. So I'm just replacing that reference there. And now we've got, interesting. All right, so now this is where the rebuilding or the upgrading comes into play. So now I had a lockpicking situation in the actual player animation blueprint. So now I need to go into the TPSK mannequin animation blueprints. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Oh, look at this. Whoa, look at this animation blueprint, man. Interesting. Oh, it's not that one actually. That's that. Look how many animation blueprints this thing has, man. It should be like one or two, mate. Idle mannequin, that's what I want. So now I've got the idle mannequin. I can go to the idle mannequin state. Where is it? I don't even think this is it. Oh, it's a parent. So this means it's a class, but of this. So there's it has to be in here. Main movement. Movement state machine. There we go. This is where I can do it. So now I can create new state machine. Is it? It's a state. Yep. We'll call this lock picking. Lock picking. All right. So now in here we want to do lock picking. Alright, that's the picking animation lock. Shout out to our animator for creating that, or all our animations for this. So now there's that, there's lock picking state, and then we want to make a variable here, a boolean is lock picking, and then we can go from idle to, interesting. It's going to go to the crouch state. That's right, so I won't force crouching here. I can't force crouching because it's going to go automatically. I'm going to do the actual, I'll show you. I'm going to make it go, instead of going bang straight into lock picking animation, I'm going to make it go, actually, no, we'll call this safe crouch. We'll go like this, and then this will be the crouch, idle to crouch, idle. All I've got to do is disarm them. So then I go idle to crouch, idle to crouch unarmed. That's what I want. So we go from idle to crouch, and then to crouch, and then it's lock picking, and then it's safe picking. We'll make this more logical, so safe cracking. So then we can go into the safe cracking, but we want to go back from safe cracking to another state. Safe uncrouch, back to idle. So we only want to go into a crouch, and then we set here. Alright, so we want to go from idle to a crouch. Alright, so we do an uncrouch here. Let's do crouch to idle. Crouch to idle. Unarmed. Okay, so that's that done. We got them done. Now we can do this and do safe cracking, lock picking. Oh yeah, I guess you can crouch down to pick the door lock, so we'll still be able to use the same animations. So I might have to, it probably already is, and you can do lock picking pretty much on, I might have to rebuild it so you can, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so now we got that. Alright, so we want to go from an idle to a crouch if we're lock picking, and then we want to continue going down into this one, and then in this one we want a bit of lock picking. Yeah, and now if we stop lock picking, if we stop picking, then we want to go back through the loop back to the idle. So there's that done. So now inside here, or is it here? Alright, so we just need to, let me put something here. This player. We make sure we do that before. So then they're into it. So then they go into an idle unarmed animation, and then they're in a perfect position to go into our lock picking position. Character reference, animation blueprints. I haven't even got that, so what I can do is add that to my custom references. Custom graph, custom references, controller. Now I can get the mesh, animation instance, and then we've got the mannequin player, animation blueprints. So up here with my other customs, there we go. Now we've got the animation blueprint. You know, that actually might cause an error because that's probably not the default. Oh, it is. That's fine. So now we've got our animation blueprints. Inside the component, we can now get the animation blueprints. and then set our is lockpicking to true. But while we're here, let's make sure we unequip current weapon. Skip that. Okay, so now we're getting there. So now he's gone into the lock picking. Wanted level. Have I even built that? I think I have built wanted level. Wanted, increase wanted level. Alright. I think it's 4 the other one, and we'll just go 6 for that. It's 6 anyway. Alright, so there we go. So now this is the point of lockpicking. So we on start lockpicking, we remove their a current weapon if it's equipped. We go into the lockpicking animation. We increase their wanted level. We check for the lockpicking just to, or the lockpicking widget, and then we load it. Obviously only once, I think. It would only work once that way. But then we got TPSK reference there. And the controller is the owning player. So now we're creating the widget, and then we're creating the actual lockpicking pawn, and then we're unpossessing the actual character and going back into the unlockpicked. But here we've got the TPSK reference, character reference there like that, and no. And this is getting the third person camera. So I'm attaching the pawn to the third person camera. So it's right behind the player. And you sort of see the player in front of the lockpicking thing. There we go. So we got that. So now we want to redo the controller reference here. Alright, so there we go. That's done. Now what do we want to do? We want to possess this guy again. I believe, yep. And the controller here. So now we're possessing the player again on lock picked. So when this is what happens when the lock's picked. It's like I think it's an event dispatch. Is that an event dispatcher? Buy an event on lockpick. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it must be there, event dispatcher. There it is. So ignore the input from the controller reference. Maybe if I just do that. So we were ignoring the input before, but now we're not. Is emptying safe? Oh, okay, so there's different stages. So let's just... Okay. These sequences need to go into here. They're grabbing money. Okay, so there's the lock picking stage and then the grabbing money stage. So now we need to go back into the clerks, into the mannequin animation blueprints, and go back into that bad boy. But for some reason this is bugged. Oh, no it isn't. Okay. So now we need a different situation going here. So now we go into safe cracking. is emptying safe. Safe emptying. Empty. What? Oh, grabbing, that's right. Grabbing. Beautiful. So we wanted to go from safe cracking. We'll call this a safe picking. We want to go from safe picking to that if we're emptying the safe now. That's going to, then we're emptying the safe. That's right, this needs to be removed. So they crouch, they start lockpicking, and then while they're crouching and lockpicking, they can go into emptying the safe, which is obviously if they're emptying the safe. And then there's probably another boolean for the let's just go down the line. Emptying safe. Animation blueprints. Set is emptying safe. So this is the point where where they've cracked open the door. I'm just making it so they change into the emptying state now. Emptying animation. And we destroy the lockpicking. We show them the progress bar because this is now them just. Okay, alright. So we've done that, that's good. Let's compile, save, make sure there's no errors up here, yes. Now we can start going back down here. So backpack, interesting, okay. So we can remove that because I haven't, you're meant to have a backpack or a duffel bag. I forgot about that, we just don't have that. So trigger safe door. That opens the door. And we can probably go like this. You know, I think if we go like that. Alright. Animation blueprints. He's picking a lock. He's emptying safe. Right, so there's only them two, okay. So it resets it. Okay, so now they go back. They go back to here if they're not doing either of these. So if they're not lockpicking, and they're not emptying safe anymore, means they're finished, they can stand back up. But this is a not boolean, or boolean, and boolean. Like that. So now they should increase, go backwards. Go back to idle. Let's just do that. Okay. Alright, so that's our animation blueprint. So now they should actually do the proper stuff now. We don't need this. Don't worry about that yet. We're doing this. So now we're resetting these variables, these booleans. Animation blueprints. Because right now the booleans are set and it's in the right animation. Now we can set is picking, is lock, picking. I'll just change it to something else. So we reset that one. And then we reset emptying. Set is emptying. You can't go into there, so alright, so now we've got an alert. Send notification. This is what we want to send. And what are we saying? You stole robbery successful. Okay. Why have we got a delay here? That's pretty rookie right there, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Alright, so there we go. We got that. So that's that done. We're getting there, guys. Getting there slowly. Let me save this. Let me come over and have a chat with you guys. What do you think of the possibility of me making a small rogue-like game? Won't have generated dungeons and stuff, but just small maps where you travel between maps and you have to find a key to escape. He's making a cops and robbers playing game just like No Pixel Roleplay or 5M, yeah, just like that, or the old school SAM role-playing servers, exactly like that. Oh, I see, impressive. What are you? What am I upgrading? I'm pretty much re-implementing the safe lockpicking system. How are you rebuilding the game? I don't understand what you mean by that. I pretty much I just rebuilt the game. I started from scratch. I got a new TPS, a better TPS base going, and then I just re-implemented everything, or if not, just built it from scratch. It's a lot better now. Like, under the hood, it's a lot better now. I haven't actually fully implemented the last features that are missing, and it's a lot better already. I have another question. Is it more difficult to make a third-person game versus a first-person? No, it's less difficult to make a third-person game. It's more difficult to make a first-person because it depends how you do it. First person is pretty much just floating hands. Where there's no body, they're just floating hands, and that's your first person. But a third person has a full character. And then there's true first person, where you're a third person character, but you're looking out of the face of the third person character, and you can look down and see your legs and all that sort of stuff. That's called true first person. What is TPS base? Organizational. What do you mean? TPSK, you mean the asset we're using? Third person shooter kit? Is that what you mean? Shout out to the 7 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Shout out to the 1 watching on Twitch. How long have we been going for, actually? Hour and 20 minutes. We're actually going to be going a little bit longer because I believe once we fix the errors here and here, we should be ready to go. Alright, so now, actually, let me... Okay, so this is the arrest evaded. We're not going to do backpacks anymore. And now we're going to give them money. I do it through the game instance now. As you can see, it's a lot more cleaner. So now I can go game instance. And what, money? What, give money, that's right. Give money. We're giving them money. So, the amount stolen is what we're giving. And then we go to, and then we give experience. I'm pretty sure I've got that as well. Experience, EXP. No, I don't. So let's just quickly build that. Uh, Blueprints, game instance. I'll give player experience. I've got it. Give player. Oh, that because it's not the game instance. Experience. How much experience are they getting? The safe robbery experience. Hopefully that's an actual number. Yep. Now we're giving them money and we're giving them experience. Okay, very nice. And then we're sending an alert. Which is robbery successful. Oh wait, no, the robbery successful would be there, but this one would be just an information. Because you gotta evade, you gotta crack the safe, like load the money into your backpack, and then you have a duffel bag will spawn on your back, and then you've got to essentially evade arrest for 5 minutes to be able to pocket the money from the robbery. It just makes it a little bit harder. That's the standard way we do it in San Andreas multiplayer in 5M, pretty much. Okay, so there we go. So that's what happens when your arrest is evaded. So that's all clean now. So there's our lockpicking component working again, hopefully. What are we doing here? Close. Alright, so we've got to essentially reset these variables, but I'm actually, there's a bug right there because I'm not resetting them all because we need to reset them all. Oh yeah, we'll make sure the lockpick widget actually exists, the 3D lockpick widget, that's right. And now we can do animation blueprints. And this is where we set both of these variables. Oh. Is that going to crash now? Well, okay. Set is lockpicking. Set is emptying safe. So for some reason, the widget gets closed, like they break a pin, we go straight out of all of the animation straight back to idle. And now we need controller references, or player controller, I should say. We also need the lock picking. Okay, so I had a controller reference in the lockpicking thing, I think. That's what I did. Remove from widget, which is lockpicking widget. Alright, there's that done. Everything looks good. So now let's double check safe is good. Alright, so now theoretically, wait, maybe if we check, it should be good to go now. So let's just check any widgets. 3D lockpicking. Of course. uh, Should we do vanilla white? Yeah, why not? I have to be much bigger now. We'll put an outline on it. So that's the difficulty. Many errors, okay. It would be starting off from here, the issue, not TPSK reference, character reference. I don't even know where that's coming from, so let's just double check where we're making it. So there it is. Oh, there's a lockpicking reference. Is it? Wait. No, that's the save progress. There's a TPSK reference, which is the character reference. Okay. A character reference. Okay. TPSK reference. I'm probably going to have to work out a way to give myself some bobby pins. We'll see if we can actually see them on the ground too. Like, what is this? Just okay. There's the character reference. Now we can compile that, save. Now we can go to this. There's the character reference there. It's getting passed through now. Now we've got that. We can get the return item amount. Bobby pin. This is just obviously the text before, how many bobby pins you got left. It's just like showing you how many bobby pins you got left. But that's the value right there. Okay. Beautiful. I think we're good to go, guys. So what I could do, uh, bobby pin. Let's just make them 10 of them. Why isn't it changing? I added it. Okay. Let's just remove everything. What? Let's call it. Let's see if this changes. Okay. Don't tell me something. A struct like changed or something. Why did I open that one? No, they're soft object references. Okay. I don't know. Let's just call it. Bobby pin. Maybe it just doesn't want to do it right now. Now we can go like that and go. Screwdriver. I think I know what could be happening. That's what's happening. It's not working for some reason. Okay. Let's just see what happens when I... Now I have to put something back on here. Med kit. Okay, it's not loading the asset for some reason. Okay. That's meant to be bobby pins anyway. Let's just see what happens when we actually go into the game. So I need those items to be able to lockpick. So we'll go back to here. We'll jump straight in. There might be some issues that I might have to rectify off stream. But as you can see, guys, got a new splash screen. The old Justice County roleplay logo there. That's our logo for the game. Shout out to So Schizo for that. He's our 3D modeler. He's also a great Photoshop person, designer, graphic designer. He's actually created his own game. It's on Steam. Hit him up in our Discord and he might send you the link. But alright, let's see. Alright, if we can actually pick up some bobby pins and screwdrivers. And the funny thing is when every time I place down a pickup, it's just been a medikit. So like, see, look, proceed to pick lock, but let's. Oh wait, it should say you haven't got anything. Yeah, you don't have any bobby pins in your inventory. Oh yeah, that works. Alright, there's a bobby pin somewhere here. Oh my god, it's too small. Well, I've got 10 screwdrivers now. There's a bobby pin somewhere here, man. I bet you I kicked it away or something. Heat reaction, no damage type, set for damage. Okay. Pickups are falling for the ground, I think. They shouldn't be. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm gonna do. Um, add, add item to inventory. Bobby pin 10. There's no pickup reference. All right. Alright, so now I should at least have screwdrivers and bobby pins in my thing now. No. Hopefully it just all works. It probably will. Uh, we'll find out anyway. Takes a little bit to load in, not too much, but at least we're loading properly through Steam. Steam's loading properly, the accounts are loading properly. So it's a proper structure. We didn't have that structure before, that main menu structure. Come on, what's going on here? Ew. Beautiful. Alright. You just can't see it on the ground. The bobby pin is just way too small. But now we should be able to rob, should be able to do the safe cracking now. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I haven't made the thing ring. I'm still possessed. Alright, so there's bugs. There's bugs. See, but there, look at the pawn. I don't know how that's going to work like with a multiplayer game, but look, can you see the pawn like floating above? And oh, that's right. I'm not stopping input maybe. I've got to stop the input. Yeah, okay, so it's bugged. But anyway, guys, you pretty much get the idea. I'm not going to go super too long. What I'll do is I'll go in here, I'll show you pretty much. So this is what it's like when you're picking the lock. Obviously like this, you're doing the lock picking like that while you're lock picking, and then once you start grabbing out the money, that's you unloading the money. You can see some of a couple of old videos ago, you actually see the safe cracking system working. But as you can see, there's a few bugs. We got it compiled and that's all that matters for this anyway. At least we got that going, and then I can just go through it or rebuild it and fix any issues. Whatever happened there. Alright. I just saved about 30 times then, but anyway, let me jump over to the chat. No, I mean, I told you about the rebuilding your game. You said you rebuild the TPS base. I not necessarily rebuilt the TPS base, but broken down the TPSK. There's AI, security, all this type of stuff. I removed all the AI, all the security cameras, all the more turrets, stealth kill, and all I've left is the locomotion and the weapon system. So that's what I mean by that. What does the yellow text in game when saying scam ability high? What does that mean? I don't know what type of error that was, but it could be maybe my PC is not handling it. And I think said medium some day ago when I watched a scalability. It's probably just like a video card error warning. Sometimes my video card crashes in Unreal Engine, so that's probably all that is there. But shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube, and shout out to the 1 watching on Twitch. But that's probably where I'm gonna leave this video, guys. If you're wondering what this game is, make sure you go over to my YouTube channel, and you can actually see there's 2 devlogs up. I've also got some videos that I post. There's the lockpicking system if you want to actually see it, in action. But I also post shorts now as well. Obviously devlogs. We've got reviews where Big Fry TV actually reviewed our game. It was pretty stupid, like getting him aware of it right at this stage, because we only just started it. We literally were only 2 months into development when I just happened to reload his stream as soon as he started, and then I sent a message straight away, and I was the first person he's seen. So That's how that worked out. But anyway, but he told us to come back in a year. So in October 2025, the 8th of October specifically, is when I'm going to contact him because it's going to be exactly 12 months later. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. What I'll do is I'll probably end up fixing the safe cracking system today, and then I'll put up a short video and show you the actual finished product with all any upgrades and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you in the next stream, which will probably be either tomorrow or the next day. But if it's not tomorrow or the next day, it'll be the day after. So I'm gonna try to do these every day, if not every 2 days. But if I take 3 days off, I'll make sure I definitely come back and do a stream. I'm pretty much just gonna stream whatever I'm working on at any given time. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.